We are back in the Slim Chances studio. It's really just my bedroom with a microphone. I actually just got done listening to my other two recordings that I did in October. It's really odd to me how time can go by. I've been wanting to do this for so long and just not doing it, not even making an effort. I recorded 2 episodes in one night in October, and then here we are, August 2021. We've made it through the pandemic. I mean, we're making it through the pandemic, but who knows, right? Um, yeah, things are getting weird. We're at a point now, right, where everybody's taking vaccines or not taking vaccines, and nothing's really required yet. Like, life has been fairly normal here in Florida because we're wild, you know. But I don't want to say it's starting to get to me, but it's like it is starting to affect me in the outer ways, and not to like take away from people that actually have lost people and dealt with. I'm just talking about personally, you know. It's just weird, you know. With the kid, if it was just me, it'd probably be alright. But with the kid, you're like, okay, I don't, I don't know if I want to take a vaccination or if I don't or do or what. I'm not completely sure. But like, do I want to give it to my kid? That makes it so much harder. I mean, he can't. They don't have any yet, obviously. But it's like, who knows? Why did I go straight to this? It's because that's all you fucking hear about nowadays. I did listen to my other two recordings, and I heard nothing about. I don't. Oh, I might have mentioned Corona once or twice, but you know what? I did have multiple f bombs, a couple of shits and dams, and then I'm thinking, oh man, if I put this stuff out, right? Do I put like a disclaimer, like, oh, it's rude content, and grandparents, you probably shouldn't listen if you're gonna get offended. uh, and work too, right? Like work. I, that was my whole issue with stand up, and this is like, I have things that I'd like to say, but I don't know if I can, because you never know how your work is gonna take it. It's like, I'm a different person now than I used to be. So can I speak on the former person that I was with no issues? Um, I'll tell you. I mean, I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret. The only reason I'm doing this right now is because I have no cable, so I can't do my schoolwork. I can't act like I'm gonna do my schoolwork and actually watch TV. I have nothing to do. It's really not a problem. Talking about going on vacation soon. We're gonna go to St. Augustine. That should be cool. Looking forward to it. Oh, I'm going to a Joe Rogan concert. And it's not a concert. Performance? Stand up? Wow, why'd I call it a concert? What a douche. But that should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I'm actually doing that next Friday. Maybe you know what's crazy? Well, I gotta figure out how to do that. Maybe I can get Ryan and I to do a podcast on the way there, because it's an hour drive. So maybe we could do that. I got a new bed frame in my life, and it changed the way I feel about myself. I feel like I've never had an official bed frame. but I'm probably crazy. I've probably had a bed frame before. Sometimes I exaggerate. There's certain things, though. There's certain things. I'm lactose intolerant, or at least my doctor told me I was at one point. I swear to God. Please, just bear with me, people. Okay? And I'm telling my friend this one day. I'm like, yo, like, I'm lactose intolerant. And he's like, what? What are you talking about? And I'm like, I don't know what came up, but I'm like, I'll call my grandma. She'll back me up on this. I don't even know why I needed to verify it. This is what pisses me off the most. So I call my grandma. I'm like, oh, grandma, like, you remember I used to have stomach aches and whatnot whenever I was younger, and I went to the doctor and I'm lactose intolerant. And she goes, you weren't lactose intolerant, Sean. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Why are you lying right now? Are you what are you in on? Like what do you gain from this lie to tell people that I'm not lactose intolerant? I'm on to you, grandma. That's all I'm saying. I'm on to you and your games, and I'm not playing them no more. Trying to tell me I'm not lactose intolerant. The trust isn't there. That's all I'm saying. Your stuffing for Thanksgiving, it's going to taste a little bit worse. I'm still going to eat a lot, but I'm not going to be happy about it. But anyways, other than that, what do we got going on? I'll tell you, the other two recordings were 15 minutes apiece. I'm thinking about keeping these little personal ones 15, and then maybe if I can rock with somebody, whether it be, one of my friends, my little brother, whoever, maybe we do one a little bit longer. It'll have a little bit more substance. I want to make a couple of these though. I want to have a good 15 of these in the bank and just drop them every Friday. And then start, or I don't know, whatever day, and then start recording from then on. Like, as soon as I make this and do this, it's gonna become the new thing. It's just school and all this. I'm making excuses. What is it? 15 minutes out of my life. I need to make it a habit. Just because I enjoy it. Like right now, I'm enjoying it. I kick back for a few minutes. I mean, as I said, I have no cable. I probably will not touch this thing for another 4 months. Anyways, what is going on? My kid's growing up, Everybody's growing up, obviously. But, yeah, it's a little odd sometimes to deal with. Mainly because, I'm getting to a point where most people my age start blossoming into the people that they're going to be. But I had to blossom early. So I'm processing being this, person at this time where I don't feel like I belong where I'm at. And then you got a kid who's already 9 and you're like, wow, man, you're becoming a person. I mean, he's been a person, obviously, but he's growing into this complex person, which is cool. But you just know along with that comes more trials, more tribulations. I'm trying to stay fair while also being strict and an asshole, I'm sure. What else, man? What else? Well, am I tapping out at the 9-minute mark? I could let it go blank for a second. I could definitely let it blank out. I'm doing college. I thought I was going to be done after, well, not done, but done with my AA after this semester. But it looks like I'm going to have to take one more semester. I don't think I have all of my requirements, but the dude sent me this weird spreadsheet that I don't understand, you know. So I busted ass today. I went into work twice. It's kind of weird. Man, I'm running out of shit. I need to think of a. I need to think of a story. Think of a story. What story do I have? I wonder if I told this. Wow. I hope I didn't. It's all right. My buddy Ryan ended up. He's in his like last couple semesters. He actually just graduated. He's going to his graduation tomorrow. Congrats, Ryan. Shout out on the next biggest podcast in the world. Congratulations, you know. But he's in his like last couple of semesters. So he's kind of shutting it off. He's just like, fuck. Like he's been doing this for 4 years or whatever, you know. And so he forgets to submit, or I don't know if he had to send it physically. I think he did. So we go to check to see if he can get it sent physically, and they won't do it because it's too late. It's a day of. He needs it done this day. It has to be turned in today, and he's waiting until this day. It's wild. And he's like, I feel like he called. He's like, yo, I gotta run to Tampa, cause this is the he's like, on the website it has my teacher's address. So I'm just gonna go to her house and go drop it off. So so we ride to Tampa, right? To go to this teacher's house. And we get here and Ryan's like, yo, just like he put this is the weirdest thing, but he puts me in charge of the handoff. Well, like this bitch isn't even here. He goes, well, just kind of throw it up there by the mailbox, right? But it was so quick. I cracked under the pressure. It was so quick. He hands me the package. I feel like I'm doing a drug deal, and I just kind of chuck it really quick. I just throw it out. I'm like, I can't get caught with this, you know. And it lands in the gutter, kinda. It was in the gutter pretty much. I think because we're leaving, and Ryan's like, do you think you got up there? And I was like, I don't think so. I think we needed to turn around. So we ended up turning around. We're out in front of his instructor's house. Like, this is the weirdest shit. And then, so we end up turning around. We go back, and he puts me in charge again. Which was a bad idea from the start, right? That's what you think we would have learned. And so anyways, after that, it was all good. I got out, and I picked it up and set it on top of the mailbox. But it was just a funny experience. Wow, okay. One story got me through 1:40. What's another story? What do I got? Huh. Oh, man. I mean, it's not really, like, it's just whatever. But I'll tell you. So we come home the other day, and, I mean, we just walked through the door. Oh, no, let me preface it with, we're in the car, and Sean goes, do I have to do my homework right away? And I go, well, yeah, obviously. Like, why wouldn't you? You know? And so we come straight through the door, and I go into my room for a second. And, I mean, literally a second. I don't even remember whatever. Like, I just went in and walked back out. And then he's already on his phone. And I'm like, yo, dude, what are you doing? He's like, well, I was only gonna play for a second. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you have like, and the crazy thing is, right? He made it a point to ask me, do I have to do my homework? I didn't even say anything right away. Like I would have just let it make sure you get your shit done. You know that, and like we're good. But the fact that he asked and then went straight to his phone, I was like, yo, man, you got to give it up, you know, for the day. At least you got a problem. So, moral of the story, kids, do your fucking homework. Anyways, thank you for listening. Peace.